So I'm gonna play this because we're not only talking about one, we're talking about three people that have done this. So I'll play this in with this because this is a continuation of the saga. So here's our intro for this.
Cause I'm a pedophile. Pedophile. You goddamn right. I'm a literal pedophile. Damn, a pedophile. My words are like a zip tie with a plastic edge. It'll tie you to my bed. Whether you're rate 9 or 10. Prepubescent, toddler, and teen select. Baby pits address. Fuck kids, the answer's yes. Heterophobic.
Alright, so that was Mr. Girl. Somebody re-uploaded his fucking song
So
because they got
before
deleted. But
before we go into all this, like who are we talking about first? And then I will play a clip real quick.
well, so we have to do the biggest one first, both figuratively and literally. So it is time once again. I know people are probably tired of us talking about him, but god damn it, he just won't fucking stop. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to talk about Mr. Eat That Pussy 445, Bryant Moreland, because he has been caught again trying to meet up with a teenage girl.
So you know what EDP is doing right now?
Hmm.
I'm gonna fight all these urges, my brother. I'm gonna fight.
Oh my god.
That's what he was doing to that 15-year-old. He's just fighting all his urges, my brother.
Jesus Christ. So, you heard that right. Everybody watching this has probably fucking seen this because it's all over the fucking internet. The news broke a couple of days ago when the video got leaked because a video of popular YouTuber Gideon with the up-and-coming YouTuber Skeeter Jean, they caught EDP in sort of a sting operation, not exactly a sting operation, but they caught EDP lacking at the dialysis center, and this clip came out. It was so ridiculous. Is why I love Gideon. You know, they could have just confronted EDP, but Gideon showed up in a whole cupcake costume. So this clip comes out of Gideon and Skeeter Jean trying to talk to EDP, and Gideon is like trying to be all serious wearing a cupcake outfit, and EDP looks dead inside, and he really looks worse for wear these days, man. You could tell he's been through it, and fucking so the clip is just them trying to talk to him, and EDP is just like saying, "Oh, this is fucking bullshit, man. Get the fuck out of my face." And EDP like runs into the dialysis center to like hide, and it's only like a 30-second clip, if that. And fucking so that randomly dropped out of nowhere, and this shit fucking spread like wildfire. It was everywhere, bro. EDP once again trying to meet up with an underage girl, talking to underage girls. Man, you know, I thought he would have learned his lesson the first time, but he's continued to do this. But don't worry, that's not it. Oh no, this is only the beginning. We're going to be talking about EDP for a while, so get your snacks and your popcorn and everything you need because we're talking about EDP for a while. Austin, I'm assuming you also know a lot of what's happened the past couple days, right?
Yes, I do know.
So, the timeline of events here, the reason that this leaked was because the victim herself, I won't say her full name, I don't know if it's something that needs to still be disclosed or not, but her first name is Kayla. I'll keep it at that. I don't know. She put this out herself. She is the victim. So Kayla uploaded this video 10 days ago called I'm EDP445's victim. And she pretty much broke the news herself. Apparently, from what she has said and what Gideon and Skeeter Jean have said, is that apparently this happened a month or so ago, and they've just been sitting on it, and they were basically waiting until they got like the legal stuff and the case all going against EDP. Like this is an actual case. Like it's not, how the predator poachers did it way back when we talked about that. No, Gideon and Skeeter Jean actually know what the fuck they're doing, and EDP is actually going to get in trouble this time. Like he is fucked. I'll get more into that, but I figured also we could start off with Kayla's video. It's 13 minutes. So, but this video is going to give a lot of context because she puts a lot of the chat logs between her and Bryant in this video. So, and I think she kind of explains a little bit.
Do
Mostly
you
how I know a
think
lot of this stuff is watching Gideon's stream on it,
I
which I recommend watching.
figured I should ask, since we're reacting to her video, should I put
Mhm.
a PNG of her in this or no?
Well, I mean, probably not. I wouldn't. That probably wouldn't look that good.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I mean she's put herself out there. It's
Mhm.
not like I don't
Well,
know.
I don't really want to put a 15-year-old girl
That's
in the
truly
context.
that's
I
true.
mean,
That's true.
we
I
have
mean we
put
put
Little Tay in the thumbnail, but I
yeah,
mean, the thing is, with Little Tay, no one knows what the fuck is going on. But this girl is actually like a victim of pedophilia, so
that
I
is
don't
true.
want to
That is true. I was just
do.
asking. I was just making sure. Because I'm getting the PNGs for this, and I don't want to be doing anything that would be harmful. So
Yeah, all I'm saying is that her name is Kayla, and she, at the time of making this video, was 15, and that I believe she has just turned 16 recently. Um, and so basically, long story short, EDP has been grooming her. So, or was trying to before he got caught. Because it wasn't Gideon or Skeeter Jean that caught him. No, the Kayla herself contacted Gideon because this began from Gideon's Discord, and it's a whole thing. Basically, fucking. So I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast, but this goes back a couple months where Gideon was supposed to have EDP on his stream for an interview, and then at the last second, randomly, fucking Bryant was like, "Oh, you're gonna have to pay me." I forget how much it was. It was a couple $100s. He was like, "Oh, you're gonna have to pay me to do this interview, or I'm not doing it." And Gideon was like, "Well, fuck you. I'm not." He legit said he was like, "Fuck you. I'm not gonna pay a pedophile." And so EDP just didn't do it, and he ghosted him. And so basically he had invited EDP into his Discord server so that way EDP would have been able to like join the call on the stream or whatever. So EDP was still in his Discord, and what had happened was EDP, the fucking creep that he is, the creep that Brian is, he went through Gideon's Discord and found Kayla, found her account, and saw that she had like her Instagram and stuff linked. And this fucking creepy ass pedo motherfucker went to her Instagram and messaged her on Instagram, and that's how the things started between them. Um, so yeah, EDP had intentions since probably I'm assuming he probably was scrolling through his Gideon's Discord and saw probably her profile picture or something, and she probably caught his eye, and he became attracted to her. Saw she had Instagram, went to her Insta, probably got more attracted to her, and then decided to begin to message her. So, what I'm going to do now, that's pretty much how it started, but I'm going to play the video from the victim, Kayla. You can find it on YouTube. It's called I'm EDP445's Victim. So I'm going to play this. I'm not going to blast it, but I'm going to play it. So here we go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello,
Let me know if you can hear it.
my name is
I
Kayla, and
can.
I am actually EDP's victim. I am 16, I'm turning 17, and EDP first started talking to me when I was 15?
So she put a screen. I'm gonna pause every time she puts a screenshot of like the chats. That way I can read it. The full chat logs are not out there for good reason. Gideon explained it because if the full chat logs are out there, let's just say that EDP sent a lot of explicit photos to her. He sent dick pics and nudes to her. So very disgusting stuff. So that's why the full chat logs are not out there. But she has put some things in this video of chat logs that he has sent to her. So, in the first screenshot here, so it was from his actual Instagram account. He hits her up, and Bryant says, "Sup." Then Kayla responds with, "Is this the real EDP or just a fan account? If it's the real EDP, you should make more TikToks. You're funny. My friends and I are 15. We love watching them." EDP responds with, "I don't do TikTok anymore. I have my own website." That's the first screenshot.
Oh my god.
I told him my age and he didn't block me. I didn't really know who he was. I remember seeing him back in like 2021, but all I knew was that he was caught in a predator catch before. I didn't really know that he was friends with Tyler the Creator or any of these other people.
Okay, I did not know he was friends with Tyler the Creator. When the fuck was that a thing?
Hang on. Let me look this up now.
She put like a picture of like him and Tyler the Creator together. I didn't know he fucking was friends with Tyler the Creator. What the fuck?
Tyler, what the fuck? Hang on. Oh shit. Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming they're not friends anymore because of the shit, but
Yeah, I mean, he was.
Jesus Christ.
Back 2014.
God damn.
Oh, there's a YouTube short. Give me a second.
I am 16.
Oh, that's just, okay. That's just the same thing. It's the same thing. Okay. Cool. Never mind.
Actual messages of me telling my age to him several times. And there's voice messages of other victims that he groomed.
I mean, regardless of the situation, Kayla, I don't give a fuck. Like, she's like, oh, I'm gonna ruin your life. Well, if you think that you can ruin that bitch any more than what it's already been ruined, you go right the fuck ahead. Be my fucking guest, bitch. As a matter of fact, motherfucker, I'll get front row tickets to see this fucking shit, dude. You
Wow,
know what
that's ironic.
I really don't give a shit anymore, you know what I mean?
So she played a voice message from him in the screenshot. Fucking, it looks like EDP sent her screenshots of this other girl that he was grooming. Yeah, she put, "I crossed out the other victim's name out of respect for her privacy." Kayla said, "I think she's from my area because she has 619," and then Bryant sent the voice message after that.
I had the instinct to say booyaka booyaka when you said that.
So in the next screenshot, Bryant says so basically he's explaining the girl that he sent in the previous screenshot. He said, "Some random ass bitch claiming she's gonna ruin my life, talking she's 17 and she's gonna leak convos we had. Well, bitch, do you? I don't give a fuck anymore." Kayla says, "If she's in Vegas and she's over 16, she's over the age of consent." There's a reason why she's saying this because she said that she wanted to play along with him at the beginning. So she says, "Also, there's some creepy ass guy outside of my house in my neighborhood screaming, 'Hey.'" And then Bryant says, "I think she's in California or some bullshit." And they said, "Da fuck." And then Kayla says, "Stacy is wild. What's her Instagram? I want to see what she looks like. I bet she's blonde."
Thing is, I had to, so that he wouldn't get mad at me. He threatened me from the beginning. Like, I was scared for my life at this point. I still am a little bit. He sent me nudes.
So what she's talking about is when they first started talking, when he first hit her up, she didn't put the message in here, but pretty much Gideon talked about it as well. So when EDP first hit her up, he pretty much like warned her like if she tried to fuck him over or to set him up, as he likes to say, that he said that he would fucking shoot her and kill her. So yeah, very different from last time we talked about EDP, because now he's making death threats to minors and shit. So, we continue.
Several times he sent me videos of him nutting. He even suggested of being on call with me and me seeing.
Oh, hold up, I forgot to pause.
Several times he sent me videos of him nutting. He even.
Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know he sent her videos of him coming. That is way more fucked up. Jesus Christ, Bryant. Like, why? So in this fucking message, so he messaged her on Instagram, and apparently like gave her his actual number, and they were messaging on like actual phone numbers. So this screenshot is from an actual phone conversation where EDP says, "I know you're a oh god, it sounds creepy." He says, "I know you're asleep, but gotta admit, since the day you messaged me, I've been dreaming about sliding my cock, keep inside that fresh, you know what, just ducking away your," I'm assuming he meant fucking, "away your innocence, showing you how a real man does it." Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Oh, so she blocked out his number in the screenshot, and so before he sent that, he sent her a nude photo of himself. So.
Suggested of being on call with me and me seeing him nut. He had a fantasy of taking my virginity because yes.
Okay, another pause here. Sorry, but so another message from Instagram. Bryant says, "Ever since you told me you were interested in me, I've kind of had this fantasy of pinning you on the bed and taking your virginity."
I am a virgin, okay? He had a fetish of being with a, quote, young emo girl like me, which by.
So another screenshot here from, this is from their phone conversation. Kayla says, "I'm monotone over text." Brian says, "You're so fucking hot, you know that? I'm literally leaking pre-cum just thinking about you." Yeah. Then Kayla says, "Ha ha, how so? Tell me more." Oh god. So Bryant says, "Oh god, I'm so uncomfortable reading this, man." Bryant says, "The way that ass looks in those leggings, you have a
bro.
very fit body that I can't keep out of my head."
Nah.
Then he says, "Like, I need you on top of me now," in all caps. And that sexy ass Spanish / Latina accent is enough to make anyone come. Then he says, "I've always wanted to be with a little emo girl." Jesus Christ, Bryant. This is so fucked. This is worse than the Predator Poachers one. Like, he's saying things that are so much worse. In that, he was, like, sending pictures of his shit and stuff. But like, bro, this is way worse.
Way I'm not even emo. Like, I don't consider myself emo. This is just what this guy considered me. Not sure how he found me. I was on Dion's Discord. He was on Discord that day, and some people think that he saw me there in the voice call, but I don't know if he did or not. I'm a very public person. I'm a model. I have modeled for several brands before. I also make music. I do know that he subscribed to my YouTube. He would always make really weird sexual notes. He would, I know for a fact he has pictures of not me, but other victims saved on his phone. And these are like explicit pictures of victims that are on his phone. So yes, he does have CP. I remember waking up Sunday.
Oh my god, bro. I didn't know that. I didn't know he had CP on his phone. Oh,
how have they
so
not caught him? Bro, how has the police not caught him? If he has CP on his phone, how? How?
Well, it depends if they have went through his phone yet. I guess I
Well,
don't
that's
know
the
if they
thing,
have.
though. That's the thing, though. Where is he getting these pictures? Because if he's getting these pictures via text, then damn straight, fucking, it's easy to detect. Like, you can't.
I don't know.
How the fuck has he not been caught?
I don't know. I'm assuming that Kayla put that into the police as well. So I don't know. She said that he's on an FBI watch list, but I don't
Bro,
know
he
what.
should have been fucking raided by now if he has CP. Like,
So we continue.
And feeling the urge to like vomit at.
So another message here from their phone convo. EDP says, "I'm so looking forward to seeing you." Kayla replies, "Aw, what are you doing?" And EDP says, "Just watching porn, TBH, LMFAO. I'm bored as hell."
He was telling me, but I didn't. I kept this going because.
Oh shit! Hold on. She put like 2 screenshots, like really
Remember waking up
fast.
some days and feeling the urge to like vomit at everything that he was telling me?
Okay, so in this message, he says, "One of my favorites, though, is..." Oh my god. He said one of his favorites is young teens, 18 and 19.
okay, no, okay. Now we're gonna go back to that apology video. Because, Bryant! What
Oh
do you
my god.
mean? What? Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
Bryant! Oh my fucking god,
Another
I
Austin
actually.
who said he was seeking the proper help for his
What
bad
help?
apparently.
This
Oh,
motherfucker has.
so you're gonna get pissed again because in his video about Gideon, EDP was like claiming that he's like in therapy and
In
counseling for this shit.
therapy? In therapy?
Yes.
What kind of fucking
Yes.
therapy?
I'm probably not the right therapy, but that's what he says in the video. And even Gideon
Bro,
fucking was like, "Bro, like what the fuck? Like,
no,
there's no way you're in therapy."
this is getting to R. Kelly territory. This is getting up
Jesus
there.
Christ, dude.
This is actually the fact that he has CP, bro. What the fuck? And you're gonna tell me he's getting therapy? Go fuck yourself, Bryant.
But
Go
Austin,
fuck yourself.
he got set up
He
because
got
of
set up. He
how
got
he's
set up.
famous.
He set
That's
himself
what
up,
he's saying.
motherfucker.
That's what. Okay, well, so let's get past this fucking video because we're only 2 minutes
I
in.
mean, as soon as he fucking started fucking texting minors, he set his fucking self up. So if he wants to talk about getting set the fuck up, he's blaming God himself.
Jesus Christ. So
It pisses me off.
So he continues here. He sends another message that says, "I don't mind it. It would hurt if you cheated on me with another girl, though. LOL. I would be destroyed." And then he messages again and says, "And if I'm being honest, the fact that you're still young but super mature for your age is a turn on."
Nah,
Is what he says.
nah, nah.
Oh, and then he
Bryant,
says after that, "I hope that's not weird." Is what he
you
said.
fat fucking Kool-Aid man looking motherfucker.
Oh my
What is
god.
wrong with you? Honestly. Oh my god.
Trying to get the next one. Okay, there we go. Alright. What were you saying? I was just getting to the next one because it's like 1 second after that.
I can't with this motherfucker. The constant excuses, bro. Like the constant excuses, therapy, and all. He's trying to get help. He's obviously not getting help if he's talking like this to a fucking 15-year-old.
Yeah. So, in the next screenshot here, EDP says, Bryant says, "You sitting on my face, me being handcuffed with my hands behind my back, and
Oh,
you're on top of
bro.
me, picking
No.
you up and flipping you over to the point where
No.
I'm eating your you know what, and you're
No.
upside down, all type of wild shit."
No. Just
This is bad.
no. Like,
I
bro,
don't think anyone we've talked about pedophile
okay,
wise has been this bad.
legitimately, like,
This
I
is
was already
not.
mad. I was already mad. But the fact, that he's saying all this shit, and I have 2 young sisters myself. One
Bro,
that's
this
about to
is.
be that age pisses me off.
I
Like this
feel, bro.
motherfucker.
I feel sick having to fucking read this shit, dude. I
I
don't even want to read it.
like, bro. I'm and oh my fuck, my
I
dog just
can't
fucking.
imagine. What the what?
My dog just fucking jumped off the bed.
Dog probably doesn't want to hear this shit either. I don't blame him.
It's okay. I get it. I understand.
But what I was gonna say is I can't imagine how Kayla felt through all this because
I
she said that like a lot of mornings like she would see messages from him and just feel like vomiting and shit. Like I can't imagine the trauma and stuff that she's went through because of this. I feel so bad for her, man.
like, bro.
But
I can't.
Bryant continues to say, I feel like with those thighs, you can put me in a fucking chokehold.
Nah. Stop,
Then
Bryant.
he says, like, if you sent me a voice message saying, Daddy, your is so big, I'd probably explode. LOL. And then she replies, we could definitely make some of those a reality, because she was just trying to play along with him. And then he sent her a kissy face. This is really bad.
Where does
This
he
is
live
so much
exactly?
worse.
Where does he live exactly?
Bryant?
Yes.
He lives in Bakersfield, California. At least as of
Motherfucker.
right now.
I wish he lived in Texas because the death penalty is still there in Texas.
Jesus
This
Christ.
motherfucker deserves death. You can't. No, sending
He's
him to
gonna die in
jail.
prison.
He
He's
better.
gonna die
He
in prison,
fucking
bro.
better. He fucking
They
better.
kill pedophiles in prison, bro. As soon as he gets in there, they are gonna pull his paperwork to see what he's in jail for. And when they find out he's a chomo, they're going to kill him. Like
They
straight up,
better.
they do that shit
They
in
they
prison.
fucking better. Because here's the thing. I don't want a situation where they give him a certain amount of years, and we're gonna have to deal with a situation like Jared Fogle, where he's gonna get out in fucking 2 years, right?
Yeah, that
I
is
don't.
true.
I don't want that situation. I want this motherfucker gone from this earth. This is fucking sick in the head shit.
See, and the thing is, he probably would have been gone already had the predator poachers actually not been fucking dumbasses and do it the right
Yeah,
way.
yeah. He
So
probably
it's
would have
kind of
been
on
gone.
them.
He probably would have been fucking dead by now.
Yeah, so you can blame fucking Alex Rosen and the predator poachers for
That
that.
motherfucker is still trying to do his predator poacher shit. He's
Is
still
he
trying to
really?
do it. Yes!
What does he even do it on? Is he back on YouTube?
I think he was back on. Let me look it up because I'm pretty sure I saw like a month ago.
Bro, there ain't. Oh, I can't. Are they really still trying after
Yeah,
they
yeah.
dropped that ball so bad?
PP Southwest Texas a day ago.
It really doesn't help that if they make their name PP, bro. So wait, so is it actually like Alex himself still doing it?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. You said what's it called? PP what?
Southeast
Southeast Texas?
Texas. Yep.
Oh my god. Alex looks even fatter now. He's almost EDP size.
Yeah.
They only started uploading when
A
one year
month.
ago.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, a year
if
ago.
you go to videos and scroll all the way down, it's the first one's from a year ago. I mean, they get decent views, I guess, but fucking like, oh my god, they fucking link their Cash App in their fucking about section. Jesus Christ, bro.
That's their only fucking description too. Like, legitimately, those fucking dumbasses screwed it up for everybody because we wouldn't have to deal and talk about this fucking EDP shit ever. It wouldn't have been this fucking bad if they wouldn't have fucked up so goddamn hard.
Yeah. I wonder if they work with law enforcement now, because that was the issue of why nothing ever happened, because they fucking did it because of the clout and they knew it was going to get a lot of views instead of actually working with law enforcement, which is something I can appreciate Skeeter Jean for, because he actually like works with law enforcement and doesn't just be like, oh, hey guys, I'm going to go grab my camera and confront EDP to get fucking millions of views. Like, Skeeter Jean actually knows what the fuck he's doing and is doing it right. So, but fuck you, Alex Rosen. But yeah, so let's continue.
This has to be the last
I was at the okay.
victim that he has. He can't just be going around and, talking to other minors, because if he scarred me mentally, who else is he gonna do that to, I do know that his friend gave him the job of a babysitter and a security guard. So yes, he's actively...
Oh yeah, that's something also. His fucking dumbass friend, I don't know who it is, but one of EDP's jobs that he's been doing recently is a babysitter. Think about that. Yeah. So there's another screenshot here. Bryant says, "Can't help it, lol. Kinda wish you were here to help me." Kayla says, "We'll see each other soon, so no worries. I will assist you one day." Bryant says, "Likewise, can't wait to return the favor." Then he says, he actually had a dream where he had her upside down. He was eating her out as she was sucking him off. Then he says he honestly can't wait to see her reaction to when he eats her, you know what.
Working with kids threatened me, saying that if I tried to, set him up in any sort of meetup, he would kill me and everybody else there.
Oh yeah, so here is the video he sent her threatening her. So I'm gonna play it now.
I'm telling you right now, if you fuck me over, if this shit goes wrong in any fucking way, shape, or form, give your soul to the Lord. Because your ass belongs to me.
So I'm trying to go back because she put a message as well. So hold on, I gotta fucking wait for it to scroll down. So after he sends that video, he says, in other words, I'ma shoot your ass if you fuck me over, is what he said.
Give your soul to the Lord.
On his publicist, saying
Alright.
with a gun. He said he owns a gun room with 52 guns. He talked really badly about Jadion and his publicist, saying that there was a lot of miscommunication, and that since people, quote-unquote, don't love pedophiles, that he wasn't gonna do an interview. He would always guilt trip me. He would talk to me about his sister.
Oh my god, that's a long ass message. So Bryant says, I'll give you an example. There was this one girl who he knew for the better part of 7 to maybe 8 years. They first started messaging back in 2012 when the YouTube shit went down. I think he meant 2021. I don't fucking wait. Okay, hold on, I'm confused. When the YouTube shit went down and the entire incident happened, she pretended to be his friend and to be there when he needed a friend the most. And what she ended up doing was that she recorded the entire phone call, saved screenshots and everything, turned around and sent it all to the people who fucked him over. She sent it to the people that set him up, and now it's hard to trust anyone.
And he would always, bring up...
Then second message says, he wouldn't wish this type of confusion and untrustworthiness onto his worst enemy, because it fucks with you mentally. You almost become paranoid in a sense. You just don't know who to trust, and that's not the life he wants to live, is what Brian
Then don't
says.
live. Kill yourself.
Jesus Christ.
Stuff from his childhood, basically treat me like a free therapist. He would bring up, his mom.
Is she the therapy? Hang on, no, hang on. if he's talking about going to a therapist, is she the therapy that he's talking about? Because if that's the fucking case, go fuck yourself, Bryant.
I guess I don't know what other therapy there was,
I don't know.
because either he was talking to her for therapy or he was just trying to bullshit and say that to try to cover his ass.
I'm so fucking mad right now.
The idea of me going out to Vegas at the age that I am right now.
Okay, so next chat log here, Bryant says, so this is the way it's going to go down, and this is the only way this can work as far as just meeting up. You come to Vegas and we can hang out for the weekend. It'll be legal then, because in the state of Nevada, the age of consent is 16. Now, he was not sure if she has to be a resident with the state, but this is the only shot. Kayla replies and says, where would you want to meet? Like in the airport or outside? Because I don't know my way around. Bryant says, well, shit. He can pick her up at the airport and he can bring you back to his apartment. He said he'll have everything booked and set up by then.
I'm flying out to him to fuck him. To fuck him. And he wanted to marry me and start a family with me as soon as I turned 18.
Jesus Christ, Bryant. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Is like 30, 32 at this point?
I think. I know he's in his 30s. Let me actually look up how old he is real quick. Bryant Moreland age. He is... Okay, what the fuck? So he was born in 1990, so...
33 this year, then.
Yeah, he'd be 33. He's 33, and she was 15. Just think about that.
It's over half her age.
Yep.
Basically, he was trying to groom me to start a family with him. And I'm not a licensed therapist to put labels on anybody, but he also had a very weird fetish with himself. He told me that he wanted to, fuck a fan or like date a fan of his. And he also had weird narcissistic behavior. I'm not calling him a narcissist, but everybody does have narcissistic qualities. His were out of hand though. He would sexualize my tits and how big they were, and then he would sexualize just my body in general.
Okay, so this next chat log she puts here, Kayla says, yeah, I know. I was earlier, not right now. And then EDP sent her a screenshot he took of her, and EDP then says, wanna see... Oh, wait, is it of her? Yeah, it is of her, I think. Yeah. And he says, wanna see this girl. I'm not gonna say what he said. He basically said she was cute, and said he drank her damn bathwater. Is what he says.
Mentioned the idea for me to start an OnlyFans when I was 18 so that I could give him some of the profit. And it's all in messages. He sent a lot of messages.
So he wanted her to start an OnlyFans when she turns 18 so he can make profit off of her. And also was grooming her to marry him and start a family with him when she turns 18. Holy fuck. Dude. This is only the beginning of this shit. We're not even halfway through this video. And this is like 100 times worse than the first time he got caught. This is way worse. So much worse than I ever thought, bro. Like, we've talked about EDP the past couple podcast episodes, just on like random things he was doing or whatever. But Jesus Christ, like, little did we know this is what was going on behind closed doors that nobody knew. And now people know, of course, but...
someday I can get them back. He would fetishize me for being Latina, so I just hope that you guys support me through this. This man, like, he just needs to be stopped. He's like 32, I think. I'm not sure. He's in his 30s. He shaded me online publicly the other day, which is this.
So, basically after he got quote unquote set up, he shaded her on his Instagram, and he puts this picture of, it says, when you find the perfect 2022 Ferrari, but it's got over 200k miles on it, and it's like a picture of this mom with like 3 young children, and then in the description he puts, there's no piece of ass in America worth putting up with the headaches you're about to encounter.
The reason I'm saying he was shading me, it's the same thing that he told me before he blocked me. He has me blocked. He went homeless for like 3 weeks, and he was living in his car, and then he found like a mattress in like the street, and like he finally got like an apartment or something and took it back to his apartment. I mentioned to him how like
Yeah, so that's the state of his living now, is he's been homeless and finding like dirty mattresses in the street and shit. So it is way more sad and pathetic than we thought. Like, he's actually fallen so far down. He's pretty much at rock bottom now. Considering where he was before all this shit happened to now, he is hit rock fucking bottom. And now that this shit's coming out on top of that, he's gonna go further than rock bottom.
Devon and Loaf are my favorite YouTubers, and he would just like criticize my own personal interests as well. And he kept making me like all these promises. He was like, oh, I know Tyler the Creator. I can like forward some of your music to him, and he can give you advice on music. And he even asked for nudes, which the nudes that I sent him weren't mine. They were from Google because, you know, big brains, you know. I look like Megamind, but I can also act like Megamind. You know what I mean? You're wondering what his dick pics look like? I'm obviously...
That also shows how stupid he is, because he believed that was actually her nudes. So it shows you how dumb he actually is, too. Just thought I'd point that out.
He's not gonna put them in. His dick is the size of a pickle. It's less, though. It's like this big. Like, I'm not joking.
Bro, she like made her fingers like so small. She said it's actually this big. Damn. Oh my god. Bro, I even remember fucking Skeeter Gene talked about that, where he said he's seen some of like Brian's dick pics and and fucking, I forget what Gideon said about it, but Skeeter Gene said, he said, when I seen that, it scared the bejeebies out of me. Jesus Christ. So we continue.
I wish I could say I was joking. Like, Gideon saw him for himself. He could tell you guys. But it was like this big. Like the size of my tongue, like that. That's how big it was. He also said that he has friends that meet up with like 17-year-olds, and they go to the meetups and they bring guns and they threaten them in case they want to say anything. But
so wait.
No.
So
no.
he has
no.
other pedophile friends?
No. No. Just no.
What?
Just no. Just no. Put this man in prison. What are you doing, FBI? What are you waiting for?
So he's part of like a pedophile ring of like his pedophile friends, where they meet up with young girls and bring guns and threaten them into doing things and threaten them to not tell any. Bro, what the fuck, dude? My head actually fucking hurts because I can't process this. Like,
I feel sick.
Some of this like was not in Gideon's stream, so I didn't know some of this.
I feel
they talked
honestly
about a lot
sick
in his stream, but I didn't know this. I previously to this, I have not seen these chat logs, and I did not see this video, so I had no idea about some of this stuff. Holy shit, bro, this is actually so fucked up. Like, you know, we usually like joke around and clown EDP and shit, but like I'm actually serious. Like I actually feel fucking sick right now. And fucking like, you know, I was gonna come home from work and make something to eat, but I'm glad that I didn't because I don't think I could eat right now. Like I actually like feel nauseous like reading this and just hearing this, bro. Like you know, making fun of him for being a pedophile is one thing, but then actually seeing the things he's saying and what he's doing is a whole other thing. And like this situation is not a joke. Like it's not anything that anybody should be laughing at. It's this is a very scary, very serious, fucked up situation, and I'm glad that somebody is trying to do something about it. I'm glad that Kayla was smart enough to contact the police. I'm glad that Gideon and Skeeter Jean are really helping out a lot, getting this word out there. I'm really thankful that they're doing that because it's time that somebody fucking stops this guy. It's sad that it's taken the fucking police so long to do it, but at least somebody's trying.
You know, we've talked about so many predators and everything on this podcast, and most of them at this point has gotten caught. You know, fucking. But this is by far this like the sickest I've ever felt hearing about any of the. And we talked about it, zoophile and pedophile. I can't stress this enough that this is the sickest I've felt, and we talked about fucking hypnotist Sappho on this podcast. I feel sick.
We talked about R. Kelly on this podcast, bro.
Like I can't. We talked about Christian on this fucking podcast.
Yeah.
And
like, dude,
this man is worse than Christian. I can't.
He's on some Jared Fogle level shit. Like it's.
See, the thing is, just knowing that he has CP, you know that's not all. You know it's not just a couple pictures. You know it's like fucking hard drives. You know it is. Yeah, like it's not. Oh my god, bro. The fact that he has a pedophile ring, bro. It's like, just no.
So, my question is, right? So if he has these pedophile friends that he meets up with, somebody should look into these pedophile friends as well, not just...
That's what I'm saying, like,
Like, if there's a whole ring going on here, they need to be looking not just at Bryant, but everybody else in this ring, too. And all these victims need to come out as well, on all these other people, because even if, you know, which I hope that they do put Bryant in prison, but even if they do, just putting him in there isn't going to, you know, stop it if the ring of his friends are still doing it. You know what I mean? So
now I'm just thinking, like, around 2021 we had heard that there was like so many victims towards it, and now if you think about it, like, there's probably a lot more victims now.
Oh yeah, because back in 2021 it was like 5. And then when we talked about him some point this year, like he was, I don't know if you remember, but he was like messaging underage people on TikTok, on his TikTok and shit. And then from what Gideon was saying, like Kayla isn't the only one. Apparently it's been like a lot of other girls. He didn't say a number, but he said it's like really a lot. So it seems like the past couple years he's gotten 10 times fucking worse. So he obviously didn't get help like he claimed. But let's continue this video.
Honestly, EDP doesn't know where I live. I sent EDP my ex's address. So if you're my ex and you're watching this, you'll be fine, don't worry. But yeah, you're fat as fuck. You're fatter than a black...
Hold on, what is this screenshot? So he sent her a picture of him like looking into the camera, laying down, and he said, "I was halfway asleep, LMFAO." Okay, god damn it, she showed like fucking so many pictures at once. Hold on.
So if you're my ex and you're watching this, you'll be fine. Don't worry. But yeah, you're fat as fuck.
Ew, ew. There's this really cursed picture that he sent her where he used like this filter of like him as a beaver eating wood.
You're fatter than a black fucking.
Okay, so he sent her a picture of him wearing his Eagles stuff, and he said, "Out here rocking that 1988 Eric Nowlin jersey. Out here shutting N-words down. LMFAO."
Tesla. You're fatter than a
Oh god, apparently they were like on a video call. She has like a screenshot of like the video call.
seal. Like, bitch, you go to SeaWorld. You are SeaWorld. You're
Oh
just
my
as
god.
fat as the fucking orcas there. Like, shut up. Like, bro,
So you
he's
are
just so
SeaWorld.
disgusting. He criticizes women's bodies, and then he questions why he's not married. And it's not the fact that he criticizes them. You know, we all need to be humbled. We all need to be given advice sometimes. But bro gives it when he's fat as fuck. Like, what? And then he would mention how, like, I was a good rapper, and he would have me rap for him or, like, sing for him in calls. That he would sexualize my voice. He would be like, oh, you should moan in my ear. Like, oh, I have a fantasy of, like, pinning you down on the bed. And it was like, bro, like, at that point, I was just, like, in shock. It's a traumatizing thing to have went through. It definitely scared me of men a little bit. It did something to my brain. I can't recall what it was, but it's just overall scary. I know that he subscribed to my YouTube channel. I know that EDP is subscribed to my YouTube channel. And he's going to see this video. And he might unblock me and talk to me. But EDP, I just have a message for you. Apologize to the victims and actually get therapy. Because when you made that fucking apology about, oh, I'll change, I'll grow, I'll be better, I'll go to therapy, I'm getting the help I need. You sent me that apology when you were talking to me. You lied to all of your fans. You did. That's literally what you did. And you haven't went to therapy, you haven't seeked any sort of fucking help.
Well, there's your answer. She said he hasn't went to therapy or gotten any help. So that answers your question.
I honestly hope he dies.
Chris the
Genuinely.
gas. You haven't. And he talked to his mother before she died, and then he took an oath to her that if he ever were to talk to like a minor, he would kill himself, and that he was on the verge of suicide. And I'm like,
Then
bro,
kill yourself, Brian. Do it.
because I'm 16, I'm turning 17. You're trying to groom me to marry you, and your mother's fucking deceased. Going forward from this, I'm just gonna try to distract myself. I hope that this isn't like a thing where in a couple of years I'm like more traumatized than I am now. I'm trying to just like, you know, do what I was always doing. I always have been making videos. I've always been vlogging. I've always been making music. I've always, you know, been doing all these things. I guess I just have to be a little bit more secure because I'm not sure if he's gonna try to fucking kill me now. I'm really not sure. He said that like one of his hobbies was going to like the gun range to practice, which is like scary. Like that's already a red flag. Like listen, isn't that what a sociopath does before they go murder a ton of people? Like, am I crazy here? Or do you guys see the connection? Because like every other school shooter before has had an obsession with guns. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets really mad at this video and goes and does that. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to all of his fans that thought he changed, because he hasn't. He hasn't changed, and he lied to you about that. And I am, unfortunately, his victim. And now I have to go to therapy for all of the fucking threats he made to me and the way that he has now traumatized my brain. You know, it's just like it's just something kawaii, you know? It's building my character, you know? It's kind of a weird thing, though, to think that that man watches all of my content. Like, he saw the video of me making ice spice cake. And please hold this man accountable for his actions, even if you're his fan. You know, you can like someone's content, but not like them as a person, and that's okay. And he blocked me the day that Jadion catched him with Skeeter. That's literally all I'm gonna say. But yeah, thank you.
Okay, hold on. This last like 3 minutes looks like it's gonna be all chat logs. Okay, so hold on a minute. Okay, let me turn this down a bit. So it says, I present to you the EDP finale. So, oh god, alright. So in this screenshot, Bryant says, LOL, no, it was this redhead chick named Debbie Davis. Bitch was a sloppy ass drunk and her house was a total wreck. Then Kayla says, Debbie is crazy. Bryant says, he remembers once he shoved his entire arm in her ass and she was fucking loving it shit. I think he meant that. And then he said, Amy bitch back and he said any bitch back and take an entire arm in her ass is fucking deranged and fucked up in the head. And then he says he remembers once he sent the message twice. Then he says, sorry, my reception was ass. Then she just zoomed in on that. Okay. Then Kayla says in this next screenshot, but it's just the fact I really wanted to bake you something and swim with you here and show you around at night a little bit. Bryant says, well shit, we're gonna have to figure it the fuck out because me going down there, age of consent is 18, you turning 16, and then he says he's 32, fuck that. And then he says, be honest with you and not to sound fucked up, like oh my god, he said, like you should be grateful I'm still fucking talking to you, because anybody else who had went through the traumatizing shit that I've gone through a few years ago, they would have went nowhere near you, and I'm not trying to sound mean, it's just the fucking truth. And this one's from Instagram. Bryant says, whichever you prefer. Kayla says, why not both? Bryant says, it can be both, kissy face. Then he says, he bets she will taste so damn good. Kayla says, do you think I taste like Skittles? Bryant says,
No.
Bryant says, LOL, maybe. Either that or strawberries. Kayla says, I use strawberry body wash. Bryant says he's literally, oh my god. Bryant says he's literally masturbated to the thought of her laying on his bed, him opening her legs and sliding his you-know-what inside of her, pushing his way inside of her tight you-know-what. This is what he says in this chat log. This next one,
Hang on
Bryant
a second.
what? So Bryant says in this chat log, okay babe, TTYL, and then he says love you. And then Kayla says love you, and then Bryant sends a kissy face, and then he says thank you for making his dream come true.
Oh god.
And this next one, Kayla says, what are you doing tomorrow? It's my birthday. I better at least get a text saying happy birthday. Bryant says, of course you will. Damn, he's not that mean. What type of boyfriend would he be to even text you happy birthday? Then he says, she's his little girl.
Stop.
It's like the emoji that has like hearts surrounding it. I don't remember what that's called. Then Kayla says, I'm going to a roller coaster park. Are you working? I was hoping I could get on a call with you. Bryant says, no, he's not working, and even if he was, he'd still make time for her. Kissy face. Then in this next screenshot, Bryant says, I agree, lol. Let a bitch scratch their arm, LMFAO. What does that say? Kayla says, I hate those motherfuckers that make out in front of everyone. And then Bryant says, right, like, it's like, God fucking damn, man. Can you put your shit any more out there? Shaking my damn head. Kayla says, yeah. Bryant says, nah, he's not doing all that shit. At the most, he'll be, okay, Kayla, have a wonderful day at work. And end it with a kiss on the cheek. Not this extra shit. Bitches out here swapping spit and shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, this next one, Bryant says, but to answer your question, yes, he does fantasize about her all the time. Kayla says, like what? Bryant says, her sitting on his face, him being handcuffed with his hands behind his back,
No.
and her on top of him, picking her up and flipping her over to the point where he's eating her, you know what, and she's upside down, all type of wild. Oh wait, I read that one already. I guess she put it in here again. Okay, is this a different one? Okay, yeah, this is a different one. He says, Latina Mexican girlfriend, like, it's on his bucket list. It's something about them that are fucking crazy in a good way. And then Kayla says, well, you're in luck because I'm here already, all yours. Want to call later? Bryant says, yes, with like 10 exclamation points. And then says, he's just scared, that's all. He said he knows you tell me don't be, but that entire incident was so traumatizing, he was on the verge of suicide multiple times.
Should have done it.
And then in this next one, Bryant says he wants to feed her food. Kayla says, do it, feed me whatever you desire. Bryant says, want to know a secret? Kayla says, sure. Bryant says he's over the fucking top in love with her. Like soulmate in love, but scared at the same time. There's still like another like minute and a half of this. So Kayla says, don't leave me alone for my birthday. I canceled plans with everybody just for you. Bryant says, there's nothing he can do. He's trying to do everything that he can. Then he says he means he doesn't want to lose his fucking job and be fucked when he comes back. You know what he means. What can he do if she's up for it? He can fly her out to Vegas and they can spend her birthday together if she wants to do that, if it's something she's up for. And she says, let me think about it. And this next one, she says, oh wait, praising you. Bryant says, LOL, I see. Kayla says, like worshiping you. Bryant says, shit, he's the last person and needs praising, just your average ordinary person trying to make a living, trying to keep his head above water. Kayla says, you're not average, you're a savage. Bryant says, you think so? Kayla says, yes, king. Bryant says, by the way, I made a video yesterday. And then he puts an asterisk next to it. It says, sucking my own titty with no hands, LMAO.
I hope you die, Bryant.
This next one, Kayla says, but also because I'm a fan. Bryant says he thinks Poway is actually closer to him than Chula Vista, whatever that is. And then she says, oh, it's like on your way. Bryant says, hopefully his, you know what, isn't too small. LMFAO in all caps. I think, yeah, I read that one. Wait, Bryant says he actually had a dream where he had her upside down and was eating her out as she was sucking him off, and then he says, honestly, can't wait to see her reaction when he eats her, you know what, and then she says, that's an acrobatic move. Then, she texted him good morning. Bryant says, what are you doing? Kayla says, just woke up, how about you? Bryant says, just hanging out before he goes back to work. Gonna fucking sweat like a slave in the damn heat. Then he says, he's afraid to say this, but she has to promise him he won't scare her away. And then she said, it won't. What's good? And then Bryant says he's falling for her hard, like super hard to the point where she's constantly on his mind. And so Bryant sends laughing emojis. Kayla says, they don't do that anymore. I'll watch the FNAF movie. Bryant says, really? Kayla says, yeah. Bryant says he bets she's the type of person to fuck someone in the ass and don't even have the goddamn common courtesy to give them a reach around. And then apparently they did a video call, and then Bryant says one of his fantasies is eating her you-know-what while she's asleep, totally surprising her.
That's borderline rape.
Then, he was talking about some bitch that made him uncomfortable is what he says, and then Kayla says, what does she say that makes you uncomfortable? Bryant says, this one time we went out to have lunch, and it was our first time meeting up, and she made this little smart-ass comment talking about, oh wow, I see how it is, you can't even pay for my dinner. It's like, bitch, you're a grown-ass fucking woman, how come you can't pay for your own shit? Then there was a time where she brought pizza over to the house, and I had literally gotten out of surgery like 20 minutes ago, and she's all like, well, I bought the pizza and I purchased everything, at least the least you can do is serve it to me. And this one, Kayla says, aw, making me blush. Bryant says, sorry, he knows it's late. If she wants to go to bed, he doesn't want to keep her up. She says, yes, I'm sorry, I'm really tired. Bryant says, get yourself some rest, he'll talk to her later. Then Bryant says, by the way, do him a favor. If she really isn't up to anything, send him her address. That way, if she does pull some snake-ass sneaky shit, he can come after her ass. Then he said, I'll send you mine out of good faith. Deal? Then Kayla says, we'll be good, cutie. And then Bryant says, to be honest, he's always been attracted to her. She's so mysterious and different that he thinks it's sexy as hell. Then she says, I think I'm just honest, really. Then he calls her daddy's little emo girl. And, oh my god, this screenshot, still like a minute left, bro. Fucking, Bryant says, making him beg. Kayla says, LOL, text cause my phone won't charge at all. It's literally barely at 10%. Brian said, no worries. Then he says, guess what? So occasionally he jerks off at work, and right now he's so hard, he remembers she said she was good at giving head. Then he says, please let him stuff his you-know-what inside her mouth. Then he said he'll do anything. Then he says, my God, ignore that. He feels so damn embarrassed. Oh my god, why is there so many? So Bryant says sure, and then he said he's not even trying to guilt trip her, but that's the difference between her and him. When she's going through some shit, he's the type of guy to where regardless of how tired he is, regardless of what personal shit he has going on in his life, he's always going to find the time to listen and to hear her out, because just sitting there and listening can make all the difference in the world. But fuck it, you do you, good night, sweet dreams. Then she says, and I'm making time as well, just not right now. Tomorrow you can rant to me all you want. In this screenshot, he says, how's daddy's little kitten? She says, I'm doing good, how are you, Bryant? So he thinks you sent this to the wrong person. She says, sorry, I was not excited enough. Bryant says, no, you're fine, it just threw him off. Then he says, to be honest, he keeps visualizing him sucking and playing with her tits.
Bro, I'm trying so hard to keep down the vomit.
Then this one, Bryant says, LMAO, she's the queen, he's inferior to her. She says, LOL, are you excited to see me? Bryant says, yes, with like 10 exclamation points, then says he can't stop hugging his pillow pretending it's her. Then this one, she says, stop. I look so bad in that photo. Bryant says he thinks it's sexy. And then she says, my voice. Bryant says, yes. Then he says, the way she reacts to things is so funny and cute. Then she says, oh, LOL, thank you. That's nice to hear. Good morning, by the way. How are you? And then Bryant says, it's so innocent, and he thinks it's sexy and that it turns him on. Then in this one, he says he doesn't think she understands just how fucking beautiful and sexy she truly is to him. Then he says, like, he knows for a fact he's gonna be stuttering like hell when they meet. Then she said, aw, that's nice. I'm about to go to sleep. Got your message before I did. Good night. Then Bryant says, good night. Then he says, before she goes, he says, Daddy loves you. Jesus Christ, Bryant.
How much left is there, bro?
Like 40 seconds.
Oh my god, bro.
There's so many fucking chat logs, bro. There's so many. Then he says, if she wasn't a fucking bitch, I would've. And then sends a picture of her. Ew, he put like an edit. He put like a heart around her face and says, so damn adorable, kissy face. So he has pictures of her saved in his phone. Then he says, what are you doing? She said, chilling, just woke up. How about you? He says, just here getting treatment. She said, oh, how is it? Brian said, ugh, it's okay. He screamed when they put the needle in. Then he says, also, feel free to text him. He would ask for her number, but don't want to seem weird. I'm assuming these aren't in any particular order. Then, oh my fucking god. So, she has two messages here, one from EDP and one from Gideon. And, so the first message from EDP says, he bets she tastes good. And then Gideon's message says, that's harassment. Jesus Christ, Gideon. Then Bryant in this next one says, good night, and this says, before you go, Daddy loves you. Then he says, sorry about last night. It's just that he really likes her, and he can come off weird at times. That's why he's more comfortable, and his words just flow out better when he's not giving a shit about what he's saying. Then this one, he says he's at work shitting, and tell him why he just pushed out a colossal-sized tree trunk out of his ass. Why?
Bro, why?
It makes sense, because in the first time he got caught, he was fucking sending pictures of his shit. Don't tell me he has like a fucking shit fetish or something, too.
Is he on that Maki Ito?
Then he says, how's his little princess? Then in the next one, he says, demand and no, he wants sit you down and give her the biggest kiss ever. Then she says, aw, that's so cute. Then he says he wants to have her for dessert. Then she says, LOL, what's your favorite dessert? He says his is ice cream called, oh my god, he said an ice cream called Kayla. And then he said, like to tease me. Then he said, you like. Then, oh, why? Oh, that's worse. So before he sent this message, he sent like a video of fucking. It looks like fucking The Undertaker wrestling somebody, and I see a WWF logo. And then he says, already so little heads up, he's still trying to get this owner to give him the 11th off along with a few more of the days. Doesn't seem like he's budging. So if he can't do the 11th, he definitely is coming down on September 20th because, oh my god, Bryant, because that's his mom's birthday, Brian's mom that passed away, and he said, he wants to visit her at the cemetery, and he also wants to visit his sister, and he'll only be 2 hours away from Kayla. He said he knows it sucks, but it doesn't seem like there's anything he can do. And in this one, there's only like 30 seconds. He says, well, damn, if she's not being forced to. And then he says, to be honest, and he's not trying to come off fucked up. He says he feels like she wants a relationship, but she's not willing to make the necessary adjustments into making it work, if it makes any sense. Because, damn, there will be times where he's literally going through some shit mentally, and all he wants to do is talk to you. And then he says, oh, let's do it tomorrow night. I'm assuming that he's saying that that's what she always says.
Oh my god, bro.
So fucking another message he sent her says, this bitch he used to date for 3 months dumped him and decided to marry a dude with a kid. Motherfucker looks like his ass is bound for jail. Really, Brian?
His ass is bound for jail. No. His ass is bound. Oh, motherfucker.
So then she says, an e-girl is someone who's like Belle Delphine. Bryant said, I don't know who the fuck Belle Delphine is.
Now I know that's Cap. Now I know that's Cap. I know.
Yeah, he probably is.
I know that's Cap, bro.
And he says, but hey, if it's something you truly want to do, shit, why not? Then she says, LMFAO, I just need humor in my life, so I'ma do it. Bryant says, fuck it, why not? LOL, might as well have some fun. Then he said he approves as long as she promises to ride his face afterwards. In this one, she says, teach me. Bryant says, of course. And then he says, would she consider herself an affectionate person? Like, would it creep her out if he came up and hugged her from behind or kissed her on the neck? She said, I'm very affectionate. I think my love language is physical touch and gift giving. Then in this one, she says, good morning. He says, what are you doing? She says, woke up. Oh wait, I already read that one, so we'll just get past this one. Then, another one from Instagram, Bryant says, not going to lie. He's saying she's sexy as hell, those red lips turned him on. Then he says he low-key wants to handcuff her to a bed frame and eat her you know what, the way she's forced to take it. or that way she's forced to take it. Sorry. Then another one, he said, "You're amazingly cute," and then says, "The beauty is pouring out." Then she says, "It's not leaving me at all." And Bryant says, "To be honest, she looks a little sad, but at the same time, she's very fucking cute and beautiful. Like, he just wants to grab her face and hug and kiss it all day." Then, so he sent her a screenshot of one of her videos that says, "I went to SeaWorld because I was sad, vlog." And then Bryant says, "Poor thing." And then he said, he wishes he could give her a hug and that he feels so bad. Then he said, in this one, he says that she knows how he feels about homophobic slur. And then he says, he's a raging homophobic.
Wonderful EDP.
Then we're at 1301 out of 1308. Bryant says, "But isn't she on that emo vampire gothic shit? She should love blood, lol." Kayla says, "Shoddy loves opium. I don't know if you know what opium is." Bryant says, "Yes, he knows what opium is, LMAO." Then he says, "Where's Kayla? She in the back, higher than a kite." Is this the last one? Ew! They're like on a video call and she screenshotted him like sticking his tongue out at her with like his eyes all big. Okay, looks like there's one more. So Bryant says, "He's good, babe. Thanks for asking." Heart emoji. And then he says, "She's so sweet and thoughtful. That's what he loves about her the most." Then she said, "Of course, I'm gonna head over to the bakery later. So sorry in advance if I take longer to reply." Bryant said, "It's okay. No worries. It just sucks that he's in love with her because he can't stop thinking about her. She puts a spell on me." Then she says, "Nah, no smell, but that's good to hear." And finally, that is the last chat log. But that's not it. Because EDP, after that happened, that took so long to get through, but after that happened, basically, Kayla had contacted the police and had contacted Gideon. Well, basically, she contacted Gideon's mods, who contacted Gideon. Then that's how Gideon found out. So then Gideon contacted her and spoke to her mom and spoke to Skeeter Jean and got everything going. And then once they found out all this and started getting the case built and sent everything to the police and got everything moving, then Skeeter Jean and Gideon went to confront EDP, which the video of that, they said, comes out sometime this month. So we'll probably have to talk about that when it comes out.
Yeah.
But, so, yeah, that's pretty much everything without all the nudes and everything that Bryant was saying to her. So then, pretty much after Gideon and Skeeter Jean caught Bryant at the dialysis center, and caused all this to explode on the internet. Like Gideon literally said to Skeeter Jean, he said, "We broke the internet." And so, Bryant went on his website, EDP445.com, and uploaded a video calling Gideon a bitch. If you want to hear this, Austin.
I don't really want to hear his voice after all the things I just fucking heard.
So the video is called "Gideon is a Clown Ass Bitch," and Gideon has reacted to this already. The video is 8 minutes. So here is EDP's response to Gideon and Skeeter Jean pretty much calling his ass out and catching him lacking pretty much and exposing him. So here's what EDP has to say to that. He uploaded this today, I believe.
You know, I thank God every fucking day that I was born before the internet, I know how to function without Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? When I was little, I actually knew what the fuck it was like to actually go the fuck outside, play with your fucking friends, get scraped up, get dirty, ride your bike and shit, play basketball.
You still do that with kids today, don't you, Brian?
Yep, he does.
Because I sit back, man, and I look at this day and age that we're living in now, and it's completely fucked. You know what I mean? You got motherfucking faggots out here that are doing anything for fucking views. I'm gonna cut straight to the fucking chase, man. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Gideon, right? Now, this guy is the definition of a fucking faggot. You know what I mean? He's the definition of everything I did not want to fuck.
So if you're wondering why EDP is just openly saying homophobic slurs and stuff, is because he posted this on his website, and he makes it a point to say that he can say any fucking thing he wants there, and he can't get in trouble, is what he said. So
when it came to growing my YouTube channel back in the day, I never was the type of nigga to go out and purposely fuck with people in public, you know what I mean, just to get a rise about a motherfuckers, just to, you know, get a reaction out of people, you know what I mean? This nigga decided to fly across country, try to catch me in the act on some fucking bullshit. Motherfuckers tracked me down. Niggas stalked me. Niggas camped outside of my motherfucking dialysis center. The fact that you flew cross country, you feel me, to fuck with somebody, not to mention, nigga, this is my motherfucking dialysis center. This is life or fucking death, bro. Niggas don't understand that I need this fucking shit to live. I couldn't receive dialysis that fucking day because my blood pressure went through the fucking roof.
So, it was actually funny listening to, like, Gideon's reaction to this, because when Bryant said that, he paused the video and he was like, "Why was your blood pressure up, Bryant? Why was your blood pressure so high that day, Bryant?" And he's like, it's probably because when me and Skeeter Jean pulled up, all the fucking life went out of your face." And he was like laughing. He was like, "Dude, bro was stressing. This man was stressing." And fucking, so when EDP was saying, like, life or death and about his dialysis, Gideon was, like, saying, he was like, "Bro, like, I know exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to play the victim and act like that we're, like, putting his life in danger and shit."
But hey, you know what? Hey, man, according to Gideon, hey, fuck it. You know what I mean? It's all about the views. It's all about the fucking money. I guess if the fucking price is right, my nigga, you'd probably be down with becoming a fucking gay-ass male porn star, sucking dick in front of the whole fucking world and shit. You know, hey, fuck it, my nigga. As long as they slide me, my nigga, that $5 million check, I'm down with fucking, you know, turning on the fucking camera. I'm down with, you know, laying up on my back and getting my dick sucked by another fucking guy.
So when he said that, Gideon started laughing. He was like, "Bro, you make absolutely no sense, bro." And he said, EDP, you're two different races, bro. He said, "You're black and you're Japanese." And Gideon was like, "For those of you who don't know what Japanese is, it's motherfuckers that sit there and yap about a bunch of nothing because they don't know what to say." And he was like, "So that's all Bryant does is just yap," which is what he was just doing.
It's all about the money. It's all about the views, right, Gideon? Fuck it, right? And then it didn't fucking end there. I had to go to the surgical center, right, to have a chest port put in my fucking chest. This motherfucker followed me across town, 25 miles.
Oh yeah, Gideon was talking about that. It killed me because he was like, I mean, he was like, even though I do got eyes in the sky on you, Bryant, and shit, he was like, it wouldn't have been hard to fucking find you in that busted ass Honda that you drive. He started roasting the fuck out of his car and shit. And bro, Gideon killed me. He was like, honestly, if you ever seen Brian's car, the first thing you're gonna think is, yep, that's the EDP mobile.
across town.
Jesus.
Hey, EDP, man, we just want a fucking word. Really, nigga? I just came out of fucking surgery. Videotaping me without my fucking consent.
By the way, I'm not. If it sounds like I'm skipping the video, it's not. That's just how Bryant fucking edited this shit.
Take me what kind of fucking car I drive, hiding behind that whole little faggot ass bullshit. Oh, well, you know, technically, you can't do anything. You know, this is the fucking excuse they like to fucking make when they don't want to get knocked the fuck out. And then, you know, have the police come and, you know, tell the motherfuckers to leave, right?
So when he said that, Gideon started laughing because you want to know what happened. So when Brian's trying to act all tough saying that, but Gideon said what really happened was was Bryant was so nervous that he went into the dialysis center and he called the cops on himself so the police would come there. And when the police got there, the police said that Gideon and Skeeter Jean didn't have to leave because it was public property, and the only way they would have to leave is if the dialysis center told them to leave the property. And then when they asked the dialysis center said that they didn't have to leave because they weren't doing anything wrong. Fucking Gideon was laughing about it. He was like, Brian is such a bitch.
Jesus Christ.
You know, well, technically, you can't do anything because we're filming on public property. Really, nigga? Alright, cool. People don't understand how kidney failure and how...
So, one thing Gideon was saying when EDP's like acting all tough in this video, he was like, Brian, why didn't you have the same energy in person? Why didn't you have the same energy in person? He said you was nervous, you was all freaked out, and he's like, as soon as you saw me, the life just drained from your face. He's like, it's because you knew you got caught.
Analysis affects the human body. You know what I mean? Oh, well, here goes EDP again, trying to paint himself out to be the victim. You know what? Listen, motherfucker. Like I said before in my past videos, you niggas can twist, turn, can screw this motherfucking video. You niggas can chop it up. You guys can fucking snort it on some nose candy shit. You guys can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You know what I mean? Because at this fucking point, my nigga, listen, bitch, you guys are going to have your fucking opinions about me. At the end of the day, listen, man, just like Shia LaBeouf said, I don't give a fuck what you think. I really don't fucking care what the fuck you think about me. You know what I mean?
He must, because he tries to fucking hide this shit and act like he's this innocent person. So he definitely cares what people think about him. Don't know why he was quoting Shia LaBeouf, though, but...
So you niggas can sit back and claim that I'm painting myself as the fucking victim all the fuck you want. The fact
Because he is.
that this nigga had no regard for my motherfucking life that day.
Oh yeah, Gideon was talking about that. He was like, he's legit just trying to play the victim and trying to turn this around and making it seem like him and Skeeter Jean were putting his life in danger so he doesn't have to get arrested for this shit. And he's like, that's not gonna work, Bryant. And he's like, he said, you're gonna act all tough until you're in them handcuffs. That's what he said.
Tells and shows a lot about this nigga's character, you feel me? The fact that I could have fucking died because I was not able to get fucking treatment that day because this bitch ass nigga, because this punk ass motherfucker just goes to show you that this generation is fucked.
So Gideon was talking about that too, where he was like, honestly, bro, if Bryant like would have like out of shock like fallen over and had like a heart attack or some shit, and he was like, honestly, I would have helped him. I know how to do CPR, and then then he was like hitting his elbow, and he was like, what I would have to do is drive my elbow into his chest, and he was like, now it's going to be difficult because there's a large surface area.
Oh,
and then he was like,
God.
so what I'm probably going to have to do is real quick hit a people's elbow and shit.
Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
Gideon like didn't even get offended at this. He was just clowning him so bad, bro. And he was like, if you think EDP's tough, just wait till the video comes out, because like you'll see like how he really was like in person, and apparently he's like such a bitch.
I'm gonna fast forward to the live stream because I was doing a live stream on TikTok. What was it, yesterday, day before yesterday? Oh, by the way, my TikTok account was fucking banned. No fucking shit. Saw that fucking shit coming. So all you motherfucking faggots who don't get no fucking pussy, you guys are probably fucking chattering amongst yourself, posting on fucking Reddit and shit.
Says the person that doesn't get pussy, bro.
We got his account banned. Not really, bitch. I saw that fucking shit coming regardless, nigga. That's why I got my motherfucking website, nigga. So suck my fucking balls. Friend of mine decided to come on the fucking stream and decided
So before he says this gets into the part of the video where he talks about one of his friends that was like actually trying to help him and was like telling him that he needs to go get help for this shit, and you'll see what Bryant says, because it makes him even worse of a person.
fuck my motherfucking Facebook Messenger, and he wanted me to address all this shit. You know what I mean? Oh, you should go get help. You should do this. You should do that. You know what I mean? You should address this publicly. You know, this and that. Maybe I don't want to address it publicly.
It's because you know that you're gonna get that you got caught.
Maybe this is something I'd rather handle up in a private manner, my nigga. Maybe this is something I don't want to fucking talk about. You call yourself a true friend? If you were a true fucking friend, you would understand and you would respect my wishes, as opposed to pinning me in a fucking corner and forcing me to talk about something I don't want to talk about. Oh, well, you should go get help. Oh, I just want to see you get better. Who's to say that I'm not already talking to somebody?
He's not.
You're not.
we
You
see,
dumbass.
like, his friend legitimately wanted him to get help and get better, and this is how he acted towards his friend.
See, Bryant, here's your problem. You don't want to get better. You want to keep talking to the fucking 15-year-olds. You just want to sit. You want to get caught by fucking Chris Hansen and fucking Skeet Hansen and fucking goddamn Gideon and the Predator Poacher. This motherfucker needs to go to prison. The fact of the matter is, I don't know how it has taken this fucking long to get this motherfucker behind bars.
Well, I know most of it took so long because the Predator Poachers.
Well, I know that. But the fact that he's had CP on his phone, bro.
Well, from what Gideon was saying, he said that they like a month ago gave all this shit to the police, and Gideon said that like the police told him that they would be in contact with them about like court and all that shit, and he said it's been like a month and he just has straight up heard nothing from the police about it. So, and Gideon was even getting mad about it too, because he was like what the fuck, like what the fuck is taking so long? He was like, you guys legit have the proof and the evidence, like what is taking so long to put this guy behind bars?
If he still gets off with it after all this, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna actually be pissed, because at this point he needs to go.
Yeah.
At this point, electric chair the motherfucker. Like I don't care.
Going out and you know, talking to a counselor, talking to a therapist. See, here's the disconnect, right? Here's, you know, where my generation, people who are 30 in their 40s, nigga, we known as OGs now, you feel me? All the little punk ass motherfucking faggots who are 28, 27 years old and fucking younger, bitch ass niggas, motherfuckers, fuck them, right? This is the disconnect that the OGs, ages 30 to 40, are having with these little young ass motherfuckers, right? Not everything has to be done on camera. God damn, if I'm fucking, nigga, if I'm going to go see my fucking shrink, motherfucker, do I have to video camera that shit too? Do I have to record that shit? What if I want to do it privately? I just want
But that's the thing, Bryant. You're not doing it privately. You're not doing it at all.
There's like 20 seconds left, so I'm just gonna play the rest of it.
Oh, how much of a piece of shit this motherfucking Gideon is. You know what I mean? Nigga don't give a damn. You know, I could have fucking fell over and died up on the fucking 11. He wouldn't have given a shit. Let's fucking bust out this camera. Let's record EDP's lifeless ass fucking body up on the fucking ground. Hey, fuck it. As long as we getting views, that's all that fucking matters, right?
That was his response to getting caught by Gideon. But there's still more to talk about. There's no more videos, but there's still more to talk about because Gideon said even more stuff, crazy shit, and Kayla said more stuff because she was on Gideon's stream with him and Skeeter Jean. I don't know why I said Skeeter Jean. And so basically, she revealed that EDP is on the FBI watch list, and EDP has made death threats, obviously, but it came out that EDP went to the gun range and he put a picture. You know how they have like the dummies at the gun range that you can shoot? So he put a picture of Gideon, a picture of Kayla, and a picture of Skeeter Jean on the dummies, and he said he was doing target practice on them. And fucking so Gideon and Skeeter Jean and Kayla were all saying like that they like contacted authorities about it and that Bryant is on a FBI watch list now. And then Kayla also said that like Bryant knows everything that's going on. And apparently, Austin, to try to get out of all this, Bryant is apparently trying to. So first of all, she said he's trying to purchase illegal guns, and second of all, to get out of all of this shit that's happening and to get out of like going to jail. She said that apparently Bryant is attempting to leave the country. Apparently he's trying to flee the country to get away from all this shit so he doesn't have to go to jail. So, yeah. And as of right now, we're recording this at the beginning of September. That is pretty much everything as it stands. There is one thing I want to say. This clip had me dying laughing. So EDP, remember how I said he was going to do that interview with Gideon and he ghosted him? Well, he ended up doing an interview with this other guy. I forget what his fucking name is, but he did an interview with him. And so it was EDP and these two other guys on this interview, and like every time they would try to bring the pedo shit up, EDP would just say lawyer, 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 and then fucking so they fucking they add this guy to the call, which turns out to be Gideon, but EDP didn't know it was Gideon, and so he changed his profile picture to EDP, and Gideon changed his Discord account to EDP lover. And so Gideon was like putting on this voice, and he was trying to act like he was this EDP super fan, and was like asking Bryant all these questions, and Bryant was like answering. And then fucking this part had me dying because Gideon turned his camera on, and Bryant saw him, and he froze, and he was like, "What's up, Bryant? What's up, Bryant? Remember me? Remember me, Bryant? What up, Bryant? What do you gotta say, Bryant?" And fucking EDP looked like he was scared to death. He looked like he seen a ghost, and he fucking left the call, and Gideon started crying laughing, bro. It was so funny.
Jesus Christ.
But, yeah, as of now, that's pretty much everything that's happened. Like I said, Gideon said the video, I think Gideon is posting a video, and also Skeeter Jean is posting his own video on it as well, and those are going to come out this month, as well as Gideon said, which we're going to have to talk about this too. Gideon said that next month him and Skeeter Jean are planning to go visit EDP again, so we'll see what happens with that. But finally, with that being said, that is the update on EDP getting caught again, still being a pedophile and being a horrible, disgusting, despicable, scumbag human being that deserves to either be behind bars the rest of his life or to die. Everything that I read, absolutely deplorable and absolutely disgusting. And I feel so terrible for the victims that he's affected, that he's threatened, and that he's done this to. And I hope that they're all able to get justice by Bryant going to prison. And it's so fucked up. It is so fucked up, bro. It is beyond fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like out of context, like it was more fucked because Devon was reading it and everything. But like on my side of the story, like hearing all that and knowing that, like, because I have two sisters, and like one is around the age of 15, you know, almost 15, and that just sickens me to my fucking core. It's just sickening, bro. I can't, bro.
Yeah. And if he does go to prison, which I hope he does, he's gonna be fucked. Is all I gotta say. He'll get everything that's coming to him.
Yeah.